What's going on, everybody? Today we're gonna look at. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that kind of tutorial, is it? So we're gonna look at inspired islands, edits, and try to break them down. Big emphasis on the word try. Okay. So the girls look masked. It's probably just plain grab animation to move them up and down, because I don't think it's a shake necessarily. And he just added RSMB. But look at this. This is freaking brilliant, bro. Look at it. There's the Josuke or whatever his name is in the background. You can sort of see through this girl's head that he's there, but this scene doesn't go to him. It's not about him. The next scene, he probably just masked the girls because it doesn't look that hard of a mask since it's a static frame. He probably made it static though because the mount's not moving. Oh, it is actually. Well, so he made her hair less opaque with chroma key, I'm pretty sure. So you can sort of anticipate that the zooming goes to this. You see, this goes to this freaking Josuke. The fact that you can see him behind there sort of tells you what's going to happen, so it adds to the overall flow. It's brilliant. Nice framescaping. Yes. Look at this. You don't even know, like. Alright. Hold on. The color is kind of shit in this one. And I know it's intentional. Yeah, that's basically how you do island transitions. You shit you shit your piece and call it. Okay, so you put a random frame in between clips, and that's a transition. The quality in this though, like, what's this style? I mean, it looks alright when you watch it in real speed, but that's really interesting. You see? Like it? No, you don't. I know you don't. Too freaking fast. So for this one, probably just. But like, if I look at this, it doesn't look like defocus. Neither does it look like Gaussian blur. Or is it? Is it defocus? I'm not even sure. I mean, I know he uses defocus because I watched the culture live stream. But like, I said I'm going to try. Okay. Look at this framescaping. She was like, this is interesting. Like just like imagine editing yourself. You just wouldn't think of doing this. Like, hey, let's make a random really zoomed in frame. Boom, looks very nice. Let's add glow. Let's go back to original style. Like, what the heck? But looks actually decent. I'm like, you see, you don't. Oops. Let's do my sauce. Look how nice this one looks. Just realized you could actually create like scenes like this by masking characters from different episodes or places and put them all together, and it looks like they're all here. So you create a nice setting, which should have been obvious. Well, but still, because I haven't slept. That's nice. It's always interesting to look at this frame by frame, though. He played the color. That's nice. That's really nice. That's a really nice touch. Also, the RSMB on this one to make it create the get you know what the RSMB does, don't you? But he made the quality pop. Like he had it black and white on this. But look at the text though. Like even the it's the also right. Did she? No, just give was probably already there. It's the island. Look at the Josuke text though. Top right corner. Island. The Josuke is over island. But if you didn't know how to skip frame by frame on YouTube, it's the arrow keys or the comma and dot key. And we looked at like 4 seconds in 20 minutes. He really likes to play with them so much though. Just look at this. Like, kind of looks like the paper is popping in from Loving Us. He's the one doing it, but it doesn't really look like it's the same scene. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even sure the paper thing was in there, but it probably was because it's Rohan and his quirk was this basically. Yeah, there's a oh, such a nice one using the announcement on the paper. How did he get it? Like the same, it's not the same pose actually. Very similar on it. Imagine the digging he had to do for this. I mean, sometimes everything happens just natural, like you just put clips together and you notice the connections that you didn't even intend. And I'm pretty sure he actually meant to do this. There's again glow as the transition goes in. Brilliance in connection, by the way. Glow sort of plays the shelter's mouth though. Not static for a while, and then a masked punch comes in. No, wait, what? It's what's that? Is it just no, wait, hold on. It's a word transform? Zoom out? Think it is? The mask on top of it. Also recently bought the one of his projects. And dude, you don't even know how much works in there. Like this was crazy. Like rebellious dementia. Like passion. No, like this addiction. Like he's putting so much work into this. You don't even know. All right, so there's the frame skipping. You can do this with animating the velocity values, but in this case, I would say more efficiently with just taking screenshots of the respective positions and having them play. Oh, that's another one. That's another position actually for the black and white sheet. Probably the multiply mask sheet. He likes to work with it a lot. Now there's the messing of the quality transition again. Messing up the quality. MUTQ. MUTQ transitions. Um, let's get this on. Let's get this on. Oh, it's right. Look at this. The heck? And then there's glow to go. Like what? Look at this though. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, nice. He did the water splash. Yeah, there's a glow and there's a play on the black bars. So it's like boom. You see a boom, like boom. Okay. And then I don't think this, like I'm not sure this scene was intended to look like this in the original episode. He probably just masked the this part of the face. Did this zoom himself so it looks like water jumped on his face like this? Like look, like you see, there's also RSMB on literally everything. Yeah, of course, like he uses defocus so much you don't even notice it, but it actually adds to the fluidity and flow. Also, look at this. The eye is clear, but the water is not. So it's probably a very approximate mask using feather on both, I'm gonna say. Doesn't really matter. The masked part has the Gaussian blur or whatever that was. It's clearly masked. But look at the blood though. Did he mask the blood? I'm pretty sure he didn't. Like, what's that? Was a background? Sort of certain colors, so he could just get it out and get the blood. I mean, he probably did because it's a contour of the blood, whatever it is supposed to be, is white, which is a sign there's probably chroma key in there. He changed the color to green. Also, it's interesting that the money pieces. don't move once every 2 frames. I mean, move once every 2 frames, but the color changes every frame. I see also the lateral black bars, or I mean, bars, it's not black. You see this sort of coming slowly. It's not like a boom right here. It's you can sort of see it come, and then it's a boom. So it sort of lets you know what's gonna happen. So then it feels natural, feels nice when it actually happens. And all of those little details that it does, it will add to the overall flow. That's why these are so good. We covered 15 seconds, bro. Come on, like not even because like we skipped the first 4. He also made, you see, he also added some green. Like in here, there's a slight transition in color, so it sort of matches the falling scene with the money. Brilliant once again. Well, that's interesting. I don't know where this is from. I don't know if he masked these characters over, because I noticed he's pretty obsessed with masking literally everything. Like if he thinks about it, doesn't matter how hard it is, like how difficult, how much time consuming it is. He's just gonna do it if it looks nice. What's this transitioning into? This is really nice though, because you see that the money is still there, but the background changes with this like this glow. So there's a change of a background as a transition, but keeping the money in really adds to the overall flow. Even though like it's what I mean, it's sort of bringing something from the previous scene to the next one, so there's connection to everything. But you can see this is ridiculously zoomed in by how clearly you can see the difference in pixels. If you look at the edges, you can clearly see the pixels. So this is like it's impressive. How does he keep such quality by zooming in so much? I mean, a lot of the defocus, gaussian blur, and the low quality transitions are probably because they require such exaggerated zooms to the point where the quality would get messed up. So you can't really you have to somewhat mask it to with the focus and go and blur and stuff. But it has movement. Oh, so there's a punch coming in. Implies movement to the right, and there's 2 random cards in there. So because you know, because your island, you can do whatever you want. It's still cold. I'm still like tension here, but I don't think the execution was great on this one actually, because like the frame skipping in this one is too big. That's probably how it was animated. I don't know, because this and this both these scenes have movement towards the right, or at least that's what it looks like. I mean, it's more like up and down to be honest. Like you can see there's a clear like correlation, like boom, boom. You see the hand, like it's like right up, down. But yeah, had there been an extra frame in here, I think it might have looked a little bit flowier. But it's like just like not even on his part. It's probably just how it's animated. Like you're still flawless, Island. You're still flawless. Wait, this hand is masked in here, obviously, because yeah. Okay. You see the efficiency though, because this mask and this mask is the exact same position, so he masked it just once and he didn't move. Yeah, but these are clearly 2 different scenes. Yeah, look at this scene though. Like you never think you would use this for an edit. That is the most average possible scene. And this whole edit pretty much was the most like average possible scenes that he made a treasure out of. Just goes to say how much the creativity and skill of the editor and also the sound plays. Yeah, like great transition. Yay! Yeah, look at this. It still looks nice though. Like it's such a wait. Like the first frame is not glowing and it's ridiculously zoomed in. But then you have glow. But it's interesting. Let me see how this one looks. Let me see. Oh, it looks so nice in real speed. I didn't barely get to see it though. Yeah, I barely get to see it. But still. 3D auto transitions. There's a huge zoom out, sort of spinny zoom out with RSM and glow. Then it goes to the left. That's probably S warp transform. The same used for this motion. To the left. Then this is interesting. This clip doesn't have no out transition. It's a straight up cut. This which has the transition. Use again the glow with some this way, like this is a zoom out the first 2 frames, but then it goes in. That's interesting. It's also a slight shake right here, like it's up down up down. I don't know if this S shape or fan crop though. Enough for today.